Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. Today I am going to be reviewing a pre-loved Chloe Faye bag. These bags are considered to be one of the most luxury handbags that hold value for under $2,000. A lot of people love it, but then there's also a lot of people who don't really like the handbag. They say that it gets dirty easily and that it's just not worth the investment. Instead of reviewing a brand new Chloe Faye bag, I went ahead and I bought a pre-loved handbag. It's supposed to be slightly used. I did speak to the seller and she said she only wore it about 5 to 6 times total, and she bought it a few years ago. What I hope to do today is let you know the pros and cons of this bag and give you my honest opinion about the suede, which seems to be one of the biggest complaints that people have. Okay, so this is the bag. It just came with a small little dust bag that says Chloe. That is honestly one of my biggest complaints about Chloe. They are a luxury brand that does not give you a comfortable packaging. They don't have a box for their handbags. I mean, maybe I'm mistaken, but when I bought my C by Chloe bag, which looks exactly the same, had the same packaging, it also did not come with a box, and that is a major thing for me because I like to store everything in the closet. That is one thing about the whole Chloe franchise. They do not offer boxes to store your handbag. So let's look at the inside. And my first reaction, it is so heavy. I did not expect for this handbag to be this heavy. Let me just zoom in for you guys. I don't know what it is. I'm guessing it's this hardware right here that is just weighing it down. But overall, it's a very, very durable leather. It feels very sturdy. I'm used to seeing a lot of very flimsy leather bags. This one, even though it's sturdy, it does have a lot of movement. You can kind of like fold it back and forward. The bag just moves, which is also really good. It has here on the sides a few like little openings. When the bag is filled, it's just going to open like this, like an accordion. If I'm being honest, this is not very flattering. I'm gonna fill it up and I'm gonna see how it looks to the fullest, and then I'm gonna show you just how I would normally want to wear this bag. Because of the bottom flaring open like this, I probably would not put too many things in here. Now in the front, I will say the suede does look used and distressed, even though it is obviously a used handbag and I can only base my review on how this person had previously worn it. I can tell by the bottom portion of the leather that this bag is not very used. Everything looks brand new right here on the leather part. The style is really beautiful. I can see why a lot of people love this handbag. I will say the suede part is definitely a big problem. It is very distressed, especially in this color. This is the Muddy Gray, which is one of the more popular colors. It takes away from the luxury aspect and it just does not look very good. The style is so beautiful. So in that aspect, I have no complaints. These bags look amazing with almost anything. You can wear this with a nice button-up white t-shirt, with a blazer, with a dress. It can be styled in so many different ways, and it does seem to be on the larger size for luxury bags, which is also a really good thing. One of the things that you guys can do about the suede, yes, you can go ahead and like clean it every week, but honestly, I'm the kind of person that I want my handbags to be very low maintenance, especially if they are luxury bags. The only reason why I ever like to buy them is because they're supposed to be long lasting. A few months ago, I did a review on one of the C by Chloe purses, and I did find that the suede also had the very same problem that this purse has, which is, you know, just by touching it, it was getting discoloration. One thing that you guys can do if you already have this kind of bag, go ahead and paint it. They offer a lot of really good quality suede and leather paints. You guys can go ahead and check out some of my videos if you are interested in changing the color of your handbag. Never ever throw away a good quality bag. You can easily repair it with some nice paint to just freshen it up. Now, if you don't have this purse and you want to get it for yourself, I would just suggest getting it in a darker color, maybe navy blue or black. Both of those colors will look really nice and they're better at disguising any wear on the suede. So to adjust the strap length, it's pretty easy. There's these two little buttons right here, and then there's this part right here where you can move up or down and then just clip them to the side. This hardware is just for decorations. You can just open here in the center the bag, and it's going to show a little button that will clip the top and the bottom together. Okay, so the inside is also suede, but surprisingly the suede looks a lot cleaner than the one on the outside, and the color of the inside is a lot brighter. Okay, so inside we have one major zipper compartment space. In here we have a few things that came with the bag. We have the tag, authenticity card, and we have a little package that will show us how to take care of it. This bag does come with a authenticity tag here on the upper left corner of your bag. Overall, you get one zipper compartment space. It is pretty deep, and then the purse is separated by two spaces, which is also really good because you're able to separate things within the bag and you don't have to have everything moving all around. When it comes to the compartment space, I am very happy to see that they have this separation. It is very useful, especially if you are a college student. So I want to go ahead and put a textbook in there and a laptop, and I want to see how everything looks inside. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to put inside is my laptop. It does not come out too far out, so that's perfect. It was a little bit of a struggle to pull it in. It has this flap right here. It's a nice separation, and there's still some space to put things right here on this bottom portion. I do have enough space to add more things in this flap right here. And in regards to how the width is, it came out pretty fine. It does not open up too much, so that's perfect. This just made the bag a lot more heavy, but if you are interested in carrying your laptop with you, this is just going to be really nicely organized. I'm just going to put my phone. I want to see how it's going to look in the zipper. It fits perfectly, and you can even fit in there a larger size phone. There's a lot of extra space in here. It seems like by adding my phone, it completely reduced the amount of space that I had on the compartment space. So just keep that in mind. The more things you add in this zipper right here, it is going to take away from some of the compartment space that you have for this area right here. Okay, so I was planning to put my book in here, but this is definitely not gonna fit. I'm going to try and do a smaller book. I got it in college and I still have to sell it, so it does fit. It doesn't fit all the way to the bottom. The book is not going all the way down. It is making this really awkward mark right here. Even if I close the bag, you are still going to be able to see that it's overloaded, and the top is going to look a little bit awkward. The bag looks really bad. It's not going to close. It's not meant for any heavy textbooks. It's only meant for lighter items and thinner items. Now I'm just going to try and put a few pieces of paper in here just to see if it's going to fit while open. Yeah, it's a little bit too big. It's not gonna fit nicely. So no, you cannot put loose paper. You cannot put a folder in there. I think your best bet would be putting a smaller notebook or your laptop. Okay, so final impression on this handbag. I personally like the style, but when it comes to the functionality, it can be a little bit confusing as to what exactly you can use this bag for. I couldn't even fit a piece of paper in there without having to fold it a little bit. So it is a little bit of an awkward size and just overall layout. I am not going to be recommending this bag. The suede was a major deal for me. I am not interested in paying $2,000 for a handbag that is going to look dirty eventually within a year, within a few uses. It is not something that I want to deal with, especially suede. It is so difficult to clean, and unless you are interested in repainting your bag in the future, then I would not recommend buying this handbag. I would give it a 7 out of 10. Despite of my review, I know that a lot of you guys are still gonna want to get this bag. bag. My only suggestion would be to make sure that you can return the bag if you don't like it, especially if you are paying full price. I would suggest getting it pre-loved and eventually painting it a different color. I bought my purse for about $500, and given the size, it is a pretty good deal. But when it came to the features of the bag, it just was not working for me. Even $500 seems like a lot for what I'm getting in terms of usage. I would actually suggest trying the C by Chloe Joan bag. I did a review and I absolutely loved it. The leather was amazing, and compartment space inside was pretty solid. The only downside is that it also is made of suede, so once again you are gonna have to deal with that issue, but I recommend that you watch my C by Chloe review. That bag is for sure a much better option. So that's pretty much it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Let me know down below what you guys think of this bag, and if you have any questions. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you guys for watching, and have a great day.